Bank Group, we thank you for being a part of this occasion. Everyone is truly distinguished. We see you, we thank you, and we specially recognize you. At different points during the course of this event, we will recognize you very, very specially, but we'd like to thank you at this point for joining us. On that note, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute delight and my honor to warmly and very specially welcome you to this lovely evening where we celebrate excellence. We're celebrating a great leader by all standards. We're celebrating meritorious years of service that is characterized by innovation, by exemplary service, by visionary service, and of course by innovation. So we thank you all for coming to witness this evening as we shower accolades and give flowers to whom it is due. Tonight we're celebrating the immediate past Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer at FirstBank Group, Dr. ADESOLA. Can we give him a resounding applause this evening, ladies and gentlemen? That applause does not match the exemplary service that is rendered. Can we do it one more time? Let's make it lusty, let's make it befitting, let's make it worthy of the service that he rendered whilst he was at FirstBank Group. Thank you so much.
That you have taken through public service through this FirstBank Group, and he has gone in and he has come out successfully. We thank you, we praise you, we glorify you for this wonderful job you have done in the life of this our brother. May you continue to be with him. We also thank those who deserves to be paid for goodness except goodness. That he has done well and you have appreciated it. May God continue to appreciate you too. For every one of us here, the Almighty Allah guide each and every one of us.
Managing Director of FirstBank and a former Executive Director as well of the bank, His Eminence Sanusi. Thank you, sir. And thank you for showing to us that this industry and this sector, you will continue to be part of it, even whilst you oversee the leadership of your people. Let me also acknowledge, we want to once again congratulate you. Thank you very much for what you've done and want to wish you all the very best. This evening, we've heard a whole lot about a man that is clear that he meant so many things to so many people. In his several decades as a financial expert, he has traversed the industry from the eyes to the very, very eye, being the last elsewhere Managing Director and Chief Executive of the oldest oldest bank in the country, FirstBank PLC. I think FirstBank deserves another round of applause. I do not have the luxury of what my brother, I didn't even acknowledge it, my brother, the governor of Ogun State has. Prince Tapabiolu knows too well that I give all of the best unto him at all times. But I didn't have the opportunity, in Lagos, we probably will leave it. But he's done an eloquent, extensive speech to acknowledge and to express the gratitude of Ogun State and his government to Dr. ADEDUNTAN. But this is Lagos. And so once again, I want to remind him that he's welcome again to the commercial, economic nerve center of our country. That no matter what, a marina in Lagos is a marina in Lagos. And that's where all of them, in all nooks and crannies, will have a space. Victoria Land will be.
Prince Your Royal Majesty, recognizing my boss, my senior and my leader, Muhammadu Sanusi II. Your Imperial Majesty, the Olubadan of Ibadan land, ably represented. All other Royal Highnesses, the Olumo of Ile-Ife, the Olubu of Owu Kingdom, all captains of industries. My most important message in my 9-year tenure at FirstBank: strategy without execution is what? Hallucination. And I would say we are not here to hallucinate. Anything we dream about, anything we agree, we must be ruthless with execution. Thank you, colleagues, for bringing that to life. Let me start this speech by the immortal words of the Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard that said, life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. These words resound with me much more today than I could have ever imagined. Exactly 32 years ago, 31st of October 1992, I completed my studies at the University of Ibadan and I was awarded a degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. I had no inkling what Providence has in stock for me. It has been a journey full of highs and some few lows, mountain peaks and deep valleys. Happily, today is one of the many mountain peaks experiences, and I'm eternally grateful to Almighty Allah.
I'd like to thank Shola and FirstBank for giving me the honor of inviting me to participate at this event. And I'm proud to. And my recollection, and Sarah Alade is here, my colleague on the Committee of Governors, was that when I became governor, having just moved from the central bank, I gave an instruction that I did not want to see anything on FirstBank for 3 years, and I delegated everything on FirstBank to the Deputy Governor of FSS. So for 3 years, I had no idea what was happening in the bank. Now, after 3 years, the file came to me. And for those bankers who are old enough now, because I see so many bank MDs now that were very, very young, middle management officers when I was in banking, when I think of the fact that I left the central bank 10 years ago, we've all moved on in age. But for those who are old enough, you probably remember that in the industry, my specialty was risk management. And I took one look at the books of the bank, one look at some of the names that were in the bank and I started getting alarmed. At that time, there were no bad loans, but I could see the names, I could see the concentrations, and some of those names were names that were appearing in certain investigations I was making on all revenues and the all sector.
We work together at different institutions. Citigroup, that's Citibank, at AFC, and then at FirstBank, of course. We've heard about the great things he had done in the bank, so I don't need to repeat them. I can only say, Shola, once again, congratulations for serving your term very successfully. Congratulations for all that you have done. Congratulations, Madam Mrs. ADEDUNTAN. We thank you for supporting him all through that period. And I thank all of us for coming to join to celebrate Shola ADEDUNTAN. Thank you very much. Let's have a wonderful evening as we celebrate Shola. Thank you.
Event to honor our retiring CEO, Dr. Shola ADEDUNTAN, on behalf of the management team of FirstBank. This is a team that Shola put together and is still largely running the bank today, which is a testimony to what he has done. We've all spoken about
distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure being here tonight. The Olubadan of Ibadan is here represented by Chief Taufik Adegoke, President General of Ibadan, the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes. I was lucky to be at the reception given to him by his club, Jericho Businessmen Club. After the Olubadan Advisory Council, the governance of Ibadan is also hinged on the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes. Shola belonged to Jericho Businessmen Club, formed by Ibadan Indigenes all over the world. Jericho Businessmen Club belongs to the first 10, and Shola was a very active member of that club. He has never been a president of that club because of these responsibilities. Now that he is finishing with the heavy load of FBN, I'm looking forward to him becoming the president of Jericho Businessmen Club.
It's a very symbolic moment. The baton of leadership is being handed from one office to another.
This leadership meeting is hereby passed on to Olusegun Alenius, FCA, to continue the outstanding trail of leadership that has sustained FirstBank over the last 30 years. Congratulations, sir.